So please put your hands together for Felicity.
Capturing the voices of those hidden within the past is what fuels my research, specifically those of disabled people, especially at the intersection with other marginalised groups. It can be hard to find these voices, as historically it has mainly been the voices of white upper-class men that have been heard. As such, this involves a lot of elbow grease, digging through the archives, primary sources, and contacting local historical societies to unearth this hidden past, much like piecing together a large jigsaw. For example, Harriet Martineau is a disabled woman who many consider to be one of the first sociologists. In fact, her 1838 work, How to Observe Morals and Manners, is thought to have been a key influencing text for Durkheim 57 years later with his work, The Rules of Sociological Method. And yet, for many outside of academia, she has been lost to history, and of course, Durkheim got the credit. This lack of diversity is even an issue in modern historical research, with a Stanford University 2018 conference that had a speaker lineup that consisted of only white male historians, and thus was nicknamed the Stanford Sausage Fest. Obviously, we need to work on improving diversity and representation within history, and therefore my research works to unearth local figures who have been lost to history and add them to our historical narratives, not only to enhance disability historical studies, but also local history as a whole. A recent case study of mine is that of Henry Richards of Aberavon, who was the first blind man elected mayor in Wales. I recently uncovered him in a local archive and discovered that he was not only the mayor, but also a poet, lecturer, and a Baptist preacher. He won prizes in the Eisteddfod and was a massive bookworm, enjoying Shakespeare and Milton, and had memorized the entirety of Paradise Lost. He took these classics, his sermons, including his daily newspapers, and had them adapted so that they were accessible. He had them printed in raised characters. Unfortunately, this did mean that his newspapers arrived 2 days late. Obviously, it's important for us to look at the past and collect all these different pieces. Otherwise, we end up with a jigsaw with missing pieces. Disabled people are a growing demographic, and therefore it is important to capture this past. 1 in 4 of 20-year-olds will be disabled before they retire. Any of us can become disabled, and therefore capturing these voices in the past is relevant to all of us. Thank you.